What's up, Aquarius? This is the Tarot God Aquarius Roberts here on the Peace Stealer channel, bringing you your July monthly forecast. So I hope you guys are doing good out there. Sign of the friends and community. Huh? Is that right? So I wonder what's going on with you guys in July, seeing that you're an air sign and it's Cancer season. Y'all planet is usually not retrograde. Y'all are the most blunt. That's why I call myself Aquarius Roberts. I actually have Uranus in the first house, so I'm very, very Aquarius. I'm Uranus conjunct the lower octave Mercury in the first house. So I'm very aqua-minded. Very aqua soul, very just aqua. I'm original with my ideas, and this is you guys, original with your ideas. Sometimes your mouth gets you in trouble, right, Aquarius? Still dealing with that part. But what can I tell Aquarius for July 2018? What can I tell the sign of Aquarius for July 2018? What can I tell the sign of Aquarius for July 2018? Right. I felt it. Let's cut the deck. Boom. 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 All right, Aquarius. So, I almost feel like the Knight of Wands being your shadow card. This is a fire card, right? And so Aquarius is an air sign. Aquarius is the thinker, right? The man with the barrel, you know what I mean? And he contemplates on his emotions to himself. So they seem to be pretty detached, but it's because they're very inquisitive about their selves, about their lives. And it's not in a selfish way. It's more, how can I be better fit for my community, right? So I feel like y'all come out of like a time of quietness and a time of just kind of chilling, you know what I mean? To now, you're at this point where you're ready to come out and play and be creative and do different things. So some of you could be jumping into relationships that are more fulfilling and traveling and stuff like that. Some of you could be starting some creative work, some creative work that you've been meaning to do for a long time, but finally it's time to get it started. On a more basic level, it's just about being more creative around the house, not being too deep into your thoughts or not thinking about what happened, what this could have been, blah, 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 but more likely just enjoying your life now. So your first card is the Queen of Wands. And so when I see her in a situation, this card is basically speaking about you guys becoming more creative, but using creativity to get what you want accomplished. So kind of feeling more creative, you know what I mean? Feeling more expressive, feeling like I want to love. I know you guys are very detached and are good on your own, you know what I mean? So it's like at this moment in time, it's time to come out and have a good time and enjoy your life a little bit. But also this could be a woman in your life or a male in your life who has the Queen of Wands qualities, let's say it like that, who's very passionate and open about their sexuality and is more of themselves, but then also I speak in the sense of just you guys in the totality, because it's like, it's y'all getting back to your element, you know what I mean? Finding the creativity within yourselves so that you could be more expressive, and not keep those thoughts in and be able to talk to other people or make new acquaintances or new friendships, but actually, actually be a part of them, and actually be into it, and just creatively diving You know what I mean? So your second card is the King of Swords. And so this rules you. Okay, so this is the crossing card. This is what crosses the Queen of Wands, right? And so the King of Swords is you, and this is who you can typically be. You know, this is right, this is wrong, this is what it is. Don't tell me otherwise. You know, my ideas are my ideas, and they're competent. But in this new situation, it almost seems like you're being urged to not be that way, to be open to surprises and new experiences, and just kind of being open. You know what I mean? Being open, because as you see, this Queen of Wands, she's got her legs open. So she's kind of very comfortable with herself. Where this king here, you know what I mean? He's more like tight. You know what I mean? He's more like he reminds me of like Solomon, for real, the judge. You know what I mean? And he's ready to judge you whenever he's ready to judge you. You know what I mean? So it's like this person right here, she's not too judgmental. You know what I mean? She's creative about her ideas. She's open to newer ideas. She's not like rigid. You know what I mean? And so in your third position, a lot of people, I'm seeing this coming up in a lot of readings, is the Wheel of Fortune. So fate is on your side right now. Luck is on you guys' side right now to open up to newer things. It's like new opportunities are coming in. And I'm seeing like an ending between a lot of the signs, for real, from the past. And we have a lot of planets that are retrograde right now. Mars, Neptune, Saturn, you know what I mean? Mercury is about to go into retrograde for July, so we could speak about Mercury too, you know what I mean? And it's like there's this big, grand, it's like you're standing at the gate right now, looking at the door, ready to walk through, but there's bags that you got on you that you need to drop before you walk through this gate. It's almost like, you know what I mean? If your heart is light as a feather, you can get to the in Egyptian mythology, by the way, you know, if your heart is as light as the feather, you can get through to the gates of heaven, or you know, to the afterlife. But if your heart it weighs more, then you get eaten by Anubis or the crocodile. It's like that. It's like you're at that gate and you're trying to. Your heart's taken a lot. And so it's time to let those things go. And the universe is providing that for you. Fate has struck you already. You have entered in your new situations or whatever it is. And now it's just adapting to that. You know what I mean? That air quality, that mutable, well, you guys are fixed, but y'all are trying to head into that mutable quality, just like my ideas aren't so fixed. You know what I mean? Or I'll just try something new. You know what I mean? Because you guys are fixed. So it's like you stick with what you know, but there's some new invitings of what you know, because the world changes, right? And so if we keep the same ideas that we've always held on to, then how can I produce change? How can I produce growth? You know what I mean? So it's like your ideas are kind of outworn now, and it's time for you guys to incorporate some new ones. So your fourth card, as I was speaking about, this is the past, and this is the Four of Cups. And so the Four of Cups is the man sits at the tree, and there's emotional opportunities being given to him from the heavens, and he's kind of like in withdrawal. So I kind of call this card's been showing up a lot in readings too. And it's like in the past, it's like you might have been withdrawal from others and kind of not really dealing with people that much, you know, like you guys normally do, you know, and but these opportunities, you need them. They're actually very good opportunities for you to expand upon your life, you know, and your emotional growth. So it's like, you know, he's doing the Buddha, but he's trying to come up with better answers. Like he doesn't want to live the life that he used to live. He doesn't want to be the way that he used to be, you know, and now he's trying to capture this new environment, this new life, you know what I mean, and be settled, you know what I mean, with what is. So it shall be. So your mental card is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands in the mental may be that, you know, the universe is giving you ideas right now, giving you inspiration. That's what I want to say. Giving you inspiration to create new things, to create new ideas, because this is in the mental, right? And so this is about new ideas coming to you, new creative, you know, where you might have been like dolled out last month or previous months, you know, now you're like inspired, like, oh, it's summertime. What can I do? You know, how can I get in trouble? Who am I kicking it with? Where am I going? You know what I mean? Just kind of getting out there with other people and just kind of enjoying your life a little bit more. So in the near future, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, I know everybody gets scared when the Three of Swords comes up, but I love this card actually because it's not only about heartbreak. It can be about heartbreak. It just depends on it depends on um, it depends on the cards that are around it. That's what I want to say. It depends on the cards that are around it. And I don't see that here. I see being um being listless a bit and kind of unemotional and just kind of to yourself, to breaking out of that, you know, the breakthrough. It's like this card in the sixth position. This is 369. So 9 in numerology is the number of God. So spirit. So it's like breaking a breakthrough, a good breakthrough for you. You know what I mean? That you be able to see things different in a different light. You know what I mean? Which is funny though, because 9 is the Aquarius, is the number for Aquarius also. Interesting. So it's like, you know, breaking free from breakthrough from old mental ideas, because these are swords. So these are something that's on your mind. And this is breaking free from old mental ideas, letting go of the old and inviting some new aspects into your life. In the seventh position is the in the seventh position is the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups in the seventh position, 10, 7, 17, 8. So 8 is the number of working hard, right? It's Saturn's number. So it's like working hard for something, seeing things in a different way, new grounding, you know what I mean? New grounding that you're walking on. So I see you guys kind of leaving some old mental patterns away, because in the self position, you want to be happy. I see you want to be happy. You're tired of thinking of things the way that you usually think them, because they're not producing the results that you want. And even if you're in a relationship and you're being a bit hard-headed in a relationship because you believe that things are always the way that they always have been, then this is the breakthrough. It's like something's going to pressure you to take responsibility for yourself or the actions that you have given, and realize that things are no longer the same as they used to be, that you can open up to people, that you can have new experiences now and not think that they're going to turn out the way that they used to turn out. So in the environment is the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords in the environment is telling me the 10 is the number of endings. So you got two 10s next to each other, basically. So these are endings. Things are ending. Your environment is ending. The old pain, the old conflict, and things that you've been dealing with are ending. There is a brightness on the horizon. But as you see, the man's throwing up the benediction sign here. So the benediction sign is the sign of resurrection. It's resurrection from death. It's resurrection from hard times. You know, being rock bottom, feeling like you're at rock bottom, and these things are ending now. So in the heart position, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups in the heart position, it's once again, it's like new inspired emotions. This is a message of love. So love could be coming to you from a water sign. Or if love is not coming from a water sign, you could be just getting messages from the universe to revive you, So this is like the great revival, I think it is. That's how I feel, like the great revival for Aquarius, you know, and your emotions and your expectations and how things are going in your life and new opportunities are coming in. In your outcome position. Oh, yeah, that's what we want to see. So you guys will break through. This is taking a chance. This is jumping off the ledge and seeing how things work out. This is awesome for you guys because the fool, he has no cares. As I was talking about standing in front of the gate with the baggage, well, his baggage is lighter now. It's not heavy anymore. It's not carrying the things that he's always carried. It's not carrying the past with him. You know what I mean? He sees the sun. It's a brighter day. And so this is awesome. This is awesome for you guys. So I actually think you guys are going to have a great July. I wish I could have it with y'all. Actually, I got some Aquarius friends. I'll probably hit them up and see what they're doing. But I hope you guys have a great month. This is the month of revival for you guys. So love and light.